Jwin having a rough afternoon.
You're really enjoying that.
Is he now?
Is he?
Wow, right on cue.
And how deep did he go again? He got
31st, 32nd, something
Yeah,
like
wow.
that. Asked him what he did with his winnings. He says, I went to a nice restaurant that night, Outback Steakhouse.
Wow.
Classy.
That's what you do at the lodge.
That's what I said. You felt right at home here at the
right
lodge.
at home. Exactly.
You had a deep run yourself, right? Day 5?
Yeah, end of day 5. It was 131st. It was pretty fun. I went out there with Doug on like the Thursday night, and we entered like late on the last possible day. So
Yeah.
it was like a long weekend for me, and some of the people I were playing with had been in it for over a week at that point.
Open here from John. 3-bet by Jwin with the pocket nines. John does make the call with the queen jack of clubs.
Jwin having a rough afternoon.
You're really enjoying that.
Is he now?
Is he?
Wow, right on cue. No, I'm a fan of Jwin, big fan.
Yeah, I'm just saying you're enjoying the fact he's having a rough evening.
Well, you know, you
you're
can't run good forever. It's not possible. But how's QUADS sound? Not bad.
Do you find peace in the suffering of others?
I do not. That's just cold. I am dead inside.
Because I do. All right. Anyway,
Only if it's Jake. Only if it's Jake.
4 of a kind bet here on the flop from Jwin. John's going to call, try and hit the turn, and it's going to get worse for John because now he's got top pair and a gutter up against the 4 of a kind.
Fires in 300. John's a great dude.
Takes the lead here on the turn, 1/3 pot.
John's been in Austin for about 20 plus years. His lodge membership number is very, very low. A good dude, but up against it right now, quad 9s.
Yeah, now it's a little weird here in Jwin's shoes. You could argue to go for the raise, you could argue to go for the slow play. If you're ever going to trap, 9 seems like a pretty reasonable hand to do so with.
Especially in position on John. Could let John fire again here on the river, but it decides to raise 1K.
No flush draw either, so a little bit more tempting to call. But at the same time, your opponent has called the flop, taking the lead here on the turn. It's pretty likely they have something, so...
A queen, right? You're just really targeting the queen or maybe the jack 10. Rips it. Wow.
Ooh.
Not gonna work.
Yes, you have quads? Calls it, John?
He said, do you have quads?
Yeah, that's what he just said.
No, I think it was Jwin saying I have quads.
Oh, okay.
It sounded like John.
Ooh.
Oh, salt in the wound.
Wow.
Queen's full, no good.
Wow, that is the old lodge run I've ever seen it.
Atta boy, Scott.
Scott, what a team player. Thank you very much. Scott Williams.
Don't talk strategy.
King for high. And he just calls. Wow, suited ace here for Jwin on the button. You know he's going to be raising light.
300 from the
Look at high, setting the trap here deep in the stand-up game. You love to see it.
Cowboys.
Pocket 5s for Doug.
All right, I get to pick if they go.
I'm loving it. I love that the 2 last standing are the big blinds and the dealer blinds.
Right.
That's like perfect.
Pretty good. 700 to full.
I'm all in.
No.
All in moment for Doug.
High's calling this for sure. Doug about to get stacked, it seems. Doug about to be stacked. What's High doing? High's not snapped this off?
Makes the call.
Jwin's out of there.
I can't beat 2 people, but I was absolutely calling there 100%. Fucking A.
Doug's going to see the bad news.
I just have a feeling a 5 ball's coming.
I mean, 700 extra bucks here.
I'll take the kings.
No, you said you saw this one already.
I didn't see this hand.
You almost got it in real good.
No
I had
bet,
a
no
wheel,
bet.
a suited ace of wheels.
Oh.
I say
Let's go, High.
I would have preferred that.
Good defense.
All right, here we go. Hold. Defense. Defense high.
5.
Good defense, High.
Oh, that's not good. 10 better. Red 10.
High's still rooting for a 10. What a savage.
They're just
Running it one time. Ooh, got club sweat.
Doug picked up a bunch of outs.
Don't do it to me, Club! Don't do it to me!
I just paid for a couple pairs of sunglasses on that huge pot.
Doug felt it. All the chips going that way. I imagine he'll just count up his stack and then toss a piece of bubble gum over High's way.
Raise 150.
Corey Moe doing fine. Hope you had a good day at work selling.
Ace, king,
Cards.
and queens here. So
Thank you.
let's see what happens.
Disaster there, Jake.
Jwin is
He
folded,
holds him on the side, you know what I'm saying?
trying to catch up the action.
And he doesn't block
Cinnabon
this
gets out of the
side.
way.
So it's like he goes like this. He goes like,
Jake with king queen suited.
he's like very open.
Lays it down.
Too risky,
Doug with the sailboat
I didn't see that time, but
will fold.
how much you got? You were like,
yeah, somebody
it was like,
a little less than
if I was like this, if I had been like this, I would have seen right on the edge.
Doug swears he can see Jake's cards when he's peeking at him.
Dr. J here deciding whether he wants to 4-bet or
He does.
flat. Comes with a $1,200 4-bet.
What does Slicer do with the ladies?
Both these guys have tangoed. He only has 1.7 behind, or he added on, so his chip stack's wrong.
All in.
Chip stack is wrong. I mean, Dr. J, if you fire in the 4-bet there, you got to be prepared to call it off.
Like
Gonna get a full count here. Stacks are wrong. 1 point. There's 3, 4. Let's see what the count is.
Yes.
yeah, we're doing that. Why are we tripping? 5140.
5140 is the all-in bet from Slicer. It's not 2100. He had a lot more.
Calls. Here we go.
Taken up. Ladies.
Huge pot, folks.
What do you like to do? Once, please. Okay.
They're gonna run it once.
I had one both of us.
It's over 10K pot, folks.
Nah. We're going one time.
It's like a 12K pot, 12, 13K pot here. One time Max Payne.
Boat
and the flop
City.
boat. Turn off the lights. That's it.
Uh-oh.
It's over.
Ace of spades? Ace of spades? No.
It would not be funny.
Boat for Slicer, and he wins a huge. He doubles through Dr. J. Going on at the same time.
75. Raise 225.
Lodge bumping on a Wednesday here. Cinnabon, big slick. Jwin, some suited Broadway cards. Out of position. Not playing as deep as normal here on a Wednesday, but let's see what Jwin wants to do. He's going to end up flat. He makes the call. 515 in the middle. Let's see some high ones for some spice.
Ooh.
And that's some spice. Trips.
Trips for Cinnabon.
Will he have a very small C-bet, or will he check behind? Maybe something like 150?
Did you check? One check. That's it. And one yes.
Goes for 150 indeed, so. Jwin just has a piece here. He's got enough to continue for sure. 10, the backdoor club, so he's going to come along. I like the bet there from Cinna, not slow playing the king. And look at this, a little more equity for Jwin. Picks up the 5 of clubs.
Flush draw.
Cinnabon probably going to size up here to set up a river jam. Going to see something north of 500, I'd imagine.
Mama is a pretty big upgrade over Jake.
Very close to 500. I believe it was 475, I believe. 425.
Hope my parents aren't watching this. Will be crushed.
Jwin never folding here, especially for that price. Probably thinking about perhaps raising here, but let's see what he wants to do. Does indeed make the call there. He had the bananas right there in his hand. It was almost dropped as well. So.
Looking for a club. Does not come.
But improves.
But he does have a higher 2 pair.
Current living, new baby, gold baby.
Jake is rare?
Yes, because you're thinking of the name Jacob, which is very common.
Okay,
Wouldn't mind the overbet jam right here. It's got 2,200 behind, 1,700 in the middle. Broadway gets there, Ace Jack gets there.
It's an uncommon name. No, I know the catch.
Don't think Cinnabon's worried about any boats. Maybe queens, probably not. Ace stuffs it. And this puts Jwin in a very tough spot.
Tell me that Matt's actually not that common because Matthews was the name.
It probably isn't.
Oh my God.
Doug, same story.
Wow.
What do you think? Does Jwin get away here?
I think he's going to get away
Blocking
from it.
clubs, so unlikely that Cinnabon's doing this with clubs of his own. Bet the entire way, so maybe he has a king or a 10, absolutely.
Wouldn't have got paid out. Well, if you tried to bet, I would know
Jwin now
if there was
beating
an angle.
kings and 10s, riffering that queen.
Like, it's too common of a name where you
Losing
really
any king,
like,
losing
really-
ace jack.
I would have defined it.
And that's really it. Blocking king, queen.
So the whole thing sounds like Jacob's in there anyway.
Oh my God, Jake Abdul.
Tough spot here for Jay.
Oh, that makes. Wow.
There's a poor tactical
No,
choice.
that is actually a great tactical. We don't have to call you Jacob. It's already in there.
But they wouldn't anyway. It's not my name.
Jwin thinking out loud here.
We've got a lot of really common names here.
Doug and Jake just chatterboxing as usual. We're going to get a full count here.
Matt, Mike, Jay, Jake, John.
Getting a count. I've got a question for you after this hand. About
Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy.
Let's stay in this hand. This is,
I know.
this is a big one here.
no, it's about the way Cinnabon bet.
I never meet a Jeremy, and here there's so many Jeremys.
You know what's funny? We have another guy that's in like the medical profession named Jeremy.
Oh, really?
21. He might be like a 2170. Is he a?
Think he's calling?
Is he a driver for the ER?
I don't. I still think he's folding.
We have another Jeremy that's
Yeah.
in the medical field.
I think I literally know one Jeremy outside, so I'm actually like more than just an acquaintance with. And then there's like 5 that like, they all come here.
We have a million
30 seconds
mics.
left. 30 seconds left.
We have more mics than
Jwin's
people
putting the clock on himself.
I think he's calling. It could go either way here.
Not many Dougs.
There's one Doug.
Haven't met any other Dougs.
You know, it's funny. We added a hat that just said Doug on it to our like merchandise on Upswing because I wanted to wear it in my videos, so we just threw it on there just so I could buy it for myself. I came here and there was another guy wearing the Doug hat.
Calls it off.
Makes the call.
You got it.
Ace King, triples.
Wow.
Full double for Cinna.
Raise.
Should use to have one hell of a poker rep.
Ace 10 for Dr. J.
Not much anymore.
Immediately raised from Slicer in the cutoff, 325. King, queen, diamonds. Oh, so pretty when you look down at king, queen of diamonds.
Yes, I like the new room. I mean, it's been a couple years now, but a few years now.
The artist did a good job with
Heads up.
all poker.
Yeah. I think so.
And we see some red ones here.
There's
9,
some
5,
cards that
3,
are
2
played
hearts.
that are pretty good, you know?
Could have some action here. Both players with overs and some draws. Backdoor for Slicer. He's going to continue. Dr. J going nowhere. Might even elect to go for a check raise facing the 375
Little
wager.
Orleans, if you want more of the local flavor.
If you're gonna shower anyway after you play poker, might as well go to Orleans.
Yeah,
A dirty O, as I call it.
you definitely want to shower.
Just
for
makes the
that.
flat call. 375 to the turn we go. Jack of
That was a lot
clubs.
of places in Vegas. That was the
More outs for Slicer.
check.
Although not the paint he was looking for. 1.5 in the middle. Did Slicer just wake up out of bed? I mean, what kind of What do we got going with the hair today for your slicer, Camp Slicer?
He's relaxed.
Was there a brush, a comb involved? No gel, no product. Might have had a rough night sleeping.
How much did you get behind? Like 35.
Dr. J asking for a count, facing a 1.1 wager. Just ace high, but ace high good here.
Flush draw.
Cardhouse up there's got some crazy action on big games, but they're talking about all your tournaments here. Chatter in Dallas is about
Will,
to
welcome. Second stream.
So whenever you're
What's
down,
up,
We
Will?
appreciate you coming back, giving us another chance. We always say, give us 3 chances before you make your decision.
I'm not sure what the official tally is, but I imagine it's very low. We just started, so.
I don't understand how you're going to get 128 rounds or 128 heads up at the same time. Are you going to have 128 dealers?
We're gonna have as many dealers. Yeah, so right.
if we get 2 these things,
Dr. J's going to make this call.
Do you have 128 dealers? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. That's the only thing I was thinking about. That's a lot of dealers.
So we're really
Going to be interesting to see if everybody bricks here. I imagine Slicer is going to empty the clip,
64, that's fine.
If it's
but the
128,
ace
that'd be
connects.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Will
started
Slicer wave the white flag here, fearful of an ace?
Yeah.
Definitely has all the aces in his range as well, being the aggressor pre-flop. It's a good bluff card, and when you only have king high, it's hard to win pots. 3,600 soldiers in the middle.
I think we might do priority charges on that.
Yeah, that would be better because now I'm having to take off 2 days of work. It's kind of hard. I've already moved a little bit. I still have another thing I got to move.
1,800
Here
goes
it comes.
for half pot. That's not enough.
1,800.
Oh, I just have a bluff catcher is all I've got.
If you're Dr. J and you come along this entire way, connect with this ace, you got to put in the 1,800 and see for yourself whether you're good or not. You've come too far to surrender now.
Well, how many tables do you have in this room? You have 128 tables.
For heads up, you can do 200.
Oh, is that what they're going to do? That makes sense, yeah.
And so we have this and we have the tables down there.
Okay. But only 1 dealer for each game, and I can try to have a dealer deal 2 games at a time.
Yeah, so it'll be like,
Alright, I'm gonna pay y'all.
He's going to call it,
Of course he is.
and he's going to take it down,
King, queen, high.
so there'll be 6 people on your table.
showing the ace.
That's what they do.